Payroll Friday. Are you satisfied with your paycheck? Because if you're not, you only got about 14 days left to get satisfied, or else the IRS says you will be broke. That does include truck drivers also. That's what the IRS said. Go Google it. Now that we got that out the way, customer had called for us to come back down to Atlanta, but negotiations fell through with the price, and we ended up not leaving out today. So we were supposed to leave out this morning. Been negotiating all day, but we just couldn't make a deal this time. You know, the price of fuel, and it went up. When I looked on Mudflap, it was like $4.21 down there in that Atlanta area. Even though I had seen Asian Miles say something about they suspended, I guess the fuel tax or something like that. But when I looked on Mudflap, I didn't see no difference. I was paying $3.98. Then it went to like $4.18 without the Mudflap. With the Mudflap, it's up to $4.21. I'm just like, without the Mudflap, $4.50 maybe. So, you know, I got to include that in the price, the shipment price. So, customer called. They said, hey, need y'all to move X amount of loads. I said, well, I can't do it for what I did it for last time. We need, you know, extra this much over. And, well, going back and forth, we could make a deal. So, you know, we'll try again next week. Or next month or next year. Whenever it is, I don't be pressed about the money. Nobody want to pay my price. We don't work for free. You know how it is. Everything paid for. But moving along, we had that customer up there in New York. They claim the work starting next week. That's what the lady said in the email. I don't know if she meant next week is in Monday or next week is in the following Monday after this Monday. So that's what she said in the email. Until I get a PO number, we ain't leaving Tennessee. So, you know, you send the PO numbers, some pickup numbers, or whatever I need up there at the shipper. That's a long way up to the Northeast. I ain't even got the New York Hut sticker. So, matter of fact, when you send me the PO numbers, when I go inquiring about the New York Hut sticker. Hey, you know. Let me see if I can get me a temporary one or something. But as y'all know, I ain't putting no truck in nothing. Ain't no truck in the shop. I ain't care about fixing the AC. I don't care about getting the airbags on the blue truck fits. I ain't done nothing. I parked everything, and I ain't spent no money on nothing. Yeah, I kept it all in my pocket. Man. Man, out of 30 days of running, now I can't remember everything I did repair-wise, but I know I was comparing my maintenance bill to the lease driver's truck payments. You know, they was at like $1,000 a week, and we was trying to see what I was spending on maintenance. So before I left the house, we had took care of that wheel seal and the brakes on the trailer, and then I know the flat top had broke down temporarily. We had got the belt had broke, the belt, and we had to replace the tensioner. Got those replaced, VIA and mobile mechanic, which wasn't too bad. The parts was about, I want to say $150 total for the parts. And then that mobile mechanic was like, in Atlanta, I think he charged like $400, the mobile mechanic to come out. So all together between that and the trailer, we'll put that at about, we'll just say $1,000. And then I didn't replace a tire. We had a flat. We went and got it plugged. No, we didn't even get it plugged. It just came off the rim. We went and got some air on the tire for $20. So that's about $1,020. And then we switched trucks. We went over to the Classic. And with the Classic, with the Classic, I forgot I paid Zimbabwe. I keep calling him Zimbabwe. We did the AC compressor, the condenser, the AC drive, the expansion valve. Those parts was about, I want to say about $500 for all of that. The AC compressor was about $200. The condenser, I don't remember. I showed y'all the prices though. Y'all had to go back in the videos, but all together that stuff was like $500. Then Zimbabwe installed there for another $100. So we're looking at about what, $1,500, $1,600 in repairs. And those are repairs. That particular repair on the flat top, not the flat top, the Classic, I didn't have to do that, and that's not a repair that, we got to go back out there of. The only thing that I got to do on the Classic is have the AC compressor wired back up. So that's something separate. But as far as the AC system, all of that works. All of that works. It's holding pressure. They tested it. The AC compressor just ain't hooked up. So after that, we didn't do nothing to the trailer. And then as far as the Classic, I ain't do no tires. I ain't do no tires, no brakes, no lights. We didn't do nothing under the hood other than the AC system. So all together, we didn't do no oil changes either. No oil changes, no filters. Oh, we did do the oil change. That's right. I changed the oil. Remember, we was missing 5 gallons. So I added 5 gallons. That was probably 100 and, I want to say oil was costing, it was $14 at Walmart, and we put 5 gallons in. So what we got, 1,600? Just add another 100 on that. So 1,700. So about 1,700. Well, all that ain't repairs though, but about 1,700. That was the maintenance cost versus we stayed out more than a month. So I have to go back. I don't remember. I don't know exactly how long I was out, but we're gonna say it was more than a month. So the lease drive was what, $4,000+ in truck payments. Plus, of course, if y'all don't know, when y'all lease a truck, y'all find out they got repairs also. So, but I don't count their repairs. Now, I don't compare my gross or my net to lease drivers. I was just comparing the lease payments to the maintenance bill, because that's the only thing we can compare. A lease driver is not going to be able to gross as much as me as a motor carrier with a direct customer, nor be able to take home anywhere near my net take home. First of all, you got to think I'm only paying maintenance and insurance, and then I pocket the rest. And I just told you what the maintenance was. As far as the insurance, about $800 for the month. Insurance for a lease driver, whew, I don't know. After that $1,000 truck payment, additional $400 a week or something like that, I had to look at a settlement to see what y'all paying in insurance. But I don't compare the insurance. Everybody pay insurance. Of course, my insurance is gonna be cheaper. I run a cheaper operation, cheap trucks, cheap trailers, so you can't really compare it to a brand new truck. It's not comparable. But I was saying, no, as far as the gross versus the net, we grossed X amount of dollars. What am I at, 1,700? We're gonna do 1,700 divided by 4. So about $350 a week in maintenance is what we was averaging. So for YouTube numbers, let's just say we had grossed $10,000. You subtract 3% for factoring, whatever that equals. I don't know, like $30, I guess. Subtract that out. What else you got? Take the $350 from that. The fuel bill, and that's why I be telling y'all when it comes to fuel, a lot of you guys see us driving these older trucks with all the black smoke going down the interstate, and you guys are wondering, hey man, them trucks only get like 2-3 miles to the gallon. If you had this truck over here, it's $1,000 a week, Andrew, you get about 12 miles to the gallon. I understand. I totally understand. The problem is, when we're sitting at the house and we comparing numbers, as far as what the scientists say, and, we just doing everything on paper. Everything makes sense until we get out to the real world And here comes Friday, and hey man, what you gross with that brand new truck? Huh, man, I'm over here Lottie company. I gross about 3,500. You know, I take home, you know, they give me about 1,800 out the you know, all the deductions or whatever. Okay, and you got 12 miles to the gallon, right? Yeah, I got 12 miles to the gallon, man. We ain't spend too much on fuel. We ain't do too bad. Well, you know, I ain't that Lottie company, but I got 10. I grossed 10. We spent about $350 on maintenance. You know, we had a little bit of maintenance here and now. So we had, you know, about $9,600 to play with. You know, somewhere right in that. Not too bad. So even if we spent, you know, $3,000 in fuel, you know, drop us down to $6,000 in our pocket, you know, that's still better than you. Yeah, that's still better than you, huh? That's at 6. You only gross 35. So, you know, technically, do you need to borrow some money? Because I got an extra 3. Then I'll be down in your group. So, don't mind me. I'm just talking shit. I'm trying to give y'all, you know, some awareness, you know, some brain power. But other than that, man, we probably done with pneumatic. Unless one of these other contracts kick off, we probably done for the year with pneumatic. I'm probably done driving for the year, man. You know, I don't really, driving for me is part-time. You know, I've been off work from November all the way to March. In March, I discovered the DAT load board. That's when I started finding those brand new trailers to pull and the empty trailers to pull. So from March all the way to now, I think we had some pneumatic work back in March in Streetport, but it only lasted like 2 weeks before they kicked us off. They gave me 20 rats right there with 20 rats gross. We did 10 a week on that with the pneumatic, all paid off equipment. But then they kicked us off. That's when they dropped pneumatics out the oil field, or at least with our customer. You know, they had moved over to. I think they still got pneumatics. They just ain't got us. That's what it is. They ain't got us. But we came back from Streetport. Then that's when we hit DAT load board. And then we may have been picking up pneumatic work here and there, man. I don't really remember, but I don't know. Here it is, September. And usually September, towards the end of the year, pneumatic cut out for us. So, you know, I tell everybody else, go learn a new skill or go learn a different trailer. You know, I had told you guys I had partnered with other companies, so it's a company I'm partnered with to do hopper bottom. We can go pick up their trailers for 13%. The company is out of Alabama. It's called SCHWEND, I believe is how you spell it. So they run that southeast with the hoppers. So if we need to go hop on hoppers, I call them up and go hook up to one of their trailers. We can hook all the trucks up to their trailers and run hopper. But I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to do that because when I asked about the numbers didn't make no sense as far as the gross. It didn't make no sense. I said, man, what is the people that's already down there grossing with your hoppers? And they was telling me, well, you know, harvest season don't start to October 1st, so right now the gross kind of low. Most of these drivers is getting loads broken through us, grossing about 4,000-5,000. I said, oh, no, I'm not interested. I keep you in mind though. So we pretty much off for the rest of the year, which means I can go do whatever right now. Go practice insurance or go get in the L. Now, a lot of you guys are going to be like, well, Andrew, how do you keep money coming in? You make it while you got the chance when you're driving a truck. That's why I don't spend no money. But very simple, guys. I got paid off equipment. If I want to put any extra money in my pocket, all I gotta do is hop on DAT, do any type of power only load. I mean, insurance is done for the year. I keep saying for the year, until November 30th. So technically, I can go on the load board and just take any and every load and just max out as much profit as I can, because I ain't gotta pay for insurance. You know, I can hop in the classic and drive that thing. Hey, if it break down, it break down. But if it don't, well, all that money in my pocket minus fuel. So, oh, we got our first quote back for next year, and it's whew. Drivers, I think that quote is disrespectful. It's disrespectful. Just don't understand, drivers. I mean, fuel is through the roof. Rates is as low as they could possibly go. The IRS said that everybody finna be broke. Not everybody, but the majority of Americans finna be broke October. That's in 14 days. And I don't know if insurance is heard about all that too, and they just decided, they said, hey man, look, just you know, take this right here. And I said, well, what's this? They said, well, look at it. You may be happy. I opened it up. I said, oh, what is this? What is this? You gonna give me something like this? So disrespectful. A quote this damn low? This is disrespectful. I can't believe. I said, damn, I got that in my pocket right now. That's some loose change. What? Some loose change on that piece of paper there. Damn. I can't even, I'm trying to, man, what if I want to get out of trucking? Man, I can't get out of trucking because here you are offering this quote, this disrespect. You trying to keep me in trucking. Now, all the equipment paid for. The only thing I got to pay is fuel and maintenance. And there ain't no fuel bill when the truck ain't moving, so that's out the window. There ain't no maintenance if the damn truck ain't moving, so that's out the window. And then you talking about this disrespectful quote that I can make up in like 3-4 loads? They just keep trying to drag me back into this trucking shit. I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it. It's just disrespectful. It's just disrespectful. Disrespectful. I mean, license plate's about to get ready to renew with that quote. And license plates, I mean, that quote, let's just separate the quote. License plates, you got 2290s, it's already due in July. You know, those about 500, let's say 500 each, $1,500 for all 3 trucks. And then the IFTA, because I'm not traveling all over the planet, there ain't that many miles on IFTA. So base plates, guess what? It ain't that many miles to calculate on the base plate, so they don't charge them but like $600, $700 per truck, and just give them the money up front. And then it's just disrespectful the way they do me in trucking. Disrespectful. They said, man, this business right here, boy. And then they wonder why I run a cash business. I'm like, man, dog, a Swift driver can afford the 2290s. That's just one check. Yeah, you may have to go over the road for about a week, but that's one check. The freaking second check, the second week check, that's all the license plates. And the third check, that's your insurance down payment. The fourth, the fifth, and the sixth check pay the whole damn thing off. You ain't even put 2 months on the road, man. Go finish. Put another 2 weeks down and go buy some. No, don't buy no chrome. I don't do none of that chrome stuff. I do the tile shifter, but that's about it. Tile shifter. That's pretty much about it with the chrome. You know, I done bought a whole lot of speakers for all my trucks. I ain't even installed them yet. I got Scar audio speakers I own damn near for every truck. I ain't put none of that stuff in. None of that shoe shiny in. You know, none of that shoe shiny in. I still got a whole blue truck, brand new engine. Ain't even test that out, man. I was really gonna roll it down now this weekend, but like I said, man, we couldn't get the prices right, so it is what it is. I don't know if that New York stuff gonna kick out. If that New York stuff kick off, we packing up and we going up there because they agreed to our rates up there. And y'all know my rates is high. Now, the only thing that can really mess us up there is them tolls. You know, Andrew don't know nothing about the price of tolls up there. I just know I needed to charge high if I'm going up there, okay? So, you know. Hopefully tolls ain't too bad. I mean, if it is, then shit. If I ain't making no profit, we gone. But the way I charge and what they accepted, I think it's shit. We may just can close out the year, you know, and really be done with trucking. All the way down. I'm just playing. I don't know, man. I gotta get the flat top together to go to New York, cause they want, you gotta have a blower. You gotta have a blower, so that's the flat top right there. Flat top, we got the brand new AC line sitting right here on the patio. Other than that, it's just an oil change, some filters, and yeah, that's it right there, man. Get some tires eventually, whenever I feel like getting some tires on them. They ain't bad, they're about 15%. So, that's about it right there. Anyways, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Pretty sure I done missed a lot of stuff. I'm in here working for trying to pass a fraud test for Nationwide Insurance. I'm pretty much finished up with State Farm. I'm on Nationwide now. They require you to pass a fraud exam, you know, because a lot of people are out there doing fraud, so, you know. Somebody had asked with that insurance, is it a W-2 job? It's not a W-2 job unless you actually go and apply to work in person for a specific insurance company. Like if I want to go and be an adjuster for State Farm and work directly for them, you go apply online, in person, you work directly for them. That's just W-2. That's called a staff adjuster, by the way. Me, I'm an independent, so it's just like working the DAT load board. Let me put it in trucking terms, okay? I can work for night transportation as a company driver, right? Cool, that's all I can drive for. If I work for night, I drive a truck, that's all I can work for. Or I can become a motor carrier and I can pull night transportation equipment, JB Hunt, Swift, you know, other people we ain't never heard of, TMC. I can pull for everybody. It's the same way with insurance. I'm independent. I can work with all them insurance carriers out there. You know, I just gotta pass whatever exams they require to work directly for them, okay? So right now I'm working on Nationwide. So we got State Farm, Nationwide, and that's where we at right now. It's a process. You know, insurance and these exams and studying, it's a process, okay? A lot of you guys gonna want to know about that aviation. All you need to know is that I done paid for everything, and whenever I call to get it out, that's when we'll get it out, okay? But it's already paid for. You saw the ticket, you know what it is. So don't, you know, whenever you see me up there, is when we up there. Now, when we up there, don't be shocked. Don't be shocked, because I done already showed you the ticket. You know we getting up there. You just don't know we in, and neither do I. I don't know either. Auto training next week, next Friday in Texas. Will I be there? Probably will. I probably will be there. I ain't booked nothing yet, though. I may be down there, though. It's 3 days. 3 days. You know, I figured, you know, I specialize in property, but let me do some auto, too, baby. I hear the old school call me, man, before I go. Old school had called me, I've been working on this case. I want to say it started like 3 weeks ago. He was on the wheel down there in Texas, and the driver had he was unloading. 2 drivers were unloading, and the driver beside him finished unloading, pulled out, turned too early, smacked his hood. So, you know, old school called me because he know I do insurance, but I'm not on the auto side, but, you know, I may know a thing or two. So he called me. I am certified to do auto, but I don't have no training with it. So he called me. He said, "Hey, man, what you think about this damage, man?" You know, the driver said, you know, should he come out his pocket, man, you know, like $15,000, $2,000 to pay for the damage. I'm like, let me see the damage. So, you know, he had damage to his hood, damage to the bumper. I said, nah, man, the damage that I'm looking at, the driver can't afford it. Just tell the driver gonna keep moving. You got insurance through the carrier, because he leased on. He said, yeah, you got insurance. Tell the driver keep moving. Just you ain't got the money, driver. Drive on. So old school said, what should you do? I said, man, you got to go through your carrier insurance. Let them know an accident occurred. Go and take pictures. Matter of fact, let them know before you even leave the scene. So old school, take pictures, send them to me, send them over to his carrier. Fast forward, I'm looking at the pictures. I said, hey, old school, man, based on the pictures you sent me, we're looking at about $5,000 worth of damage. We called up this wasn't Freightliner. He got a Volvo. We called Volvo, and we had them price a whole hood, with the struts, with a brand new bumper, you know, based on the pictures he had sent me, and it was about $5,000 worth of damage. However, I'm not the adjuster that's gonna come out and adjust this, so you know, whatever insurance company he got, they gonna send an adjuster. Well, the adjuster comes a couple of days back, and the adjuster come up with $7,000 something worth of damage, which was about $2,000 more than me, but he had found some extra damage that old school didn't take a picture of. So, long story short, the insurance company was gonna total him out because it's a 2002 Volvo, and because I knew, you know, old school, you know, I was telling him, hey man, they gonna send you this check. Now, the thing with insurance, the check they send you versus the damage you got, more than likely you can get the damage fixed for way cheaper, okay? But you got insurance, you've been paying, well, for them, I don't know what the carrier, $350 a week or $400 a week or some ridiculous number, you know. Y'all know how it is with these, y'all leased on the companies. If you work for the Russians, y'all know y'all paying like $300, $400 something a week in insurance. Like, nah, man, go through the insurance. You been paying all that money? Shoot. Been paying all that money. Get the insurance adjuster out here, baby, because I know what the insurance job is, baby. How he get paid is the more damage he find, the more he make. He is on your side, baby. If he independent. If he ain't independent, then I don't know. Because I don't know how them other guys get. I know how I get paid. I don't know. The other guys, I don't know. I don't know if they ain't independent. I don't know. So, you know, but judging on how much the bill was, he probably independent though. So, you know, he get a percentage of that damage, baby. So he out there, yeah. You get a new hood, bumper, goddamn side step broke, paint job. How much? Nah, you can't just paint that one section. The whole truck, baby. That's why you got to paint the whole truck. You can't just paint that loose. Nah, you get the whole truck, and you need it. That's what he said. He said you need a whole new headlight, baby. Whole new headlight assembly. No, not just the bulb, the whole assembly, baby. When he cracked all that. You need hood, struts, goddamn headlight, not just one, baby. You need two of them. They don't just come with that. Nah, he needed all that though. But I said, oh, man, I didn't know it was that much money you can make in auto. I may need to take a look, huh? May need to take a look. Nah, boo-boo.